good fun. Days like these are great. You get the whole industry together, and to have, companies and corporations like Interbet and Cape Racing who are so generous with sort of time and energy into making a day like this possible is it's fantastic for everyone.
We're on to race number 5 now. That'll jump at 15:20. It's the mobile betting. Visit www.trackandball.co.za. FM 98 handicap for fillies and mares. It's over 1,500 meters. Dees, do you use mobile betting?
Yeah, I do. I mean, I play a lot on my phone.
Yeah,
a lot.
Okay. It's quite. I've noticed that they've got quite a good platform set up there. Quite easy to use. Track and Ball.
Yeah, I mean, it's this is Track and Ball. They sponsor it, and their site must be wonderful. But when it's all about generating turnover.
Yes.
In this game. This game survives on turnover.
Yes.
And I must say that the Tab Gold site is very user friendly. I play all my exotics on my device.
Yes.
And it's easy to deposit. I mean, if you don't use EFTs and that type of thing, I always use EFTs. You can always go to a tote window. Pull out your card, give them your account number, your PIN code, make a deposit, and it's easy. And the game is about convenience now.
Yes.
Because
everybody loves convenience.
Yeah, you want to do it in your own time, and to have a device, whether it's a mobile phone, whether it's your laptop, whether it's an iPad, whatever type of device you're using. Most of the sites are user friendly, but in particular, I like to talk about the Tab Gold website because that is what runs the game, the turnover from the tote.
100%. Well, you heard it from us. Visit www.tabgold.co.za. Now let's get straight into it. This horse, number 1, Bella Sacombe, D's from the Paul Lafferty yard.
How good is she now?
Yeah, in very, very good form.
What about a rating hike, but?
Yeah, races of 93 now.
Not too long ago, she was a 77.
Yeah. But for me, looking at the opposition here, and I say that with all due respect,
yes,
it's got the apprentice who still takes the 1.5 kgs off.
And
I think she can pull it off.
And he's 2 from 2 on her.
Yeah, I think she can pull it off.
Even though, how long she's been off for? 3 months?
Last run was on the 1st of Jan, so about 87 days.
I will call it 3 months.
Yeah, approximately.
So you'd say Paul Lafferty should have a close to 100% to win this. Or if she's 80%, you're expecting her to win?
Well, for me, if she's a little bit fresh, I think it'll be even better.
Yes, and she, she doesn't mind the course. She's won there before. But there's opposition here, Devon. I can't be confident with the horse because of the break. I know she's going for 3 in a row is difficult. 4 in a row is unheard of.
Yes.
Most times in racing.
Yes.
To win 5 in a row, that takes some proper doing. So that's what she's going for. She's going for 5 in a row. And Paul Lafferty, well, compliments. You've done an outstanding job with her. Hopefully she can make it 5 in a row. But there's competition here. One of them is Makara. And I've gone for her with the places. I think last 2 starts, generous odds of 10-1. And she's run good races, finishing 3rd. I think she'll be competitive. This horse called Hawker Typhoon. I looked at her last time out and I said, it's a tough ask for her to be competitive against the boys in that field. But Guard Puller was expecting a good run. I can clearly remember his interview. I think now that she's back against this type of company with a rating drop, because she's achieved that 100, she'll do well against this field. And then Meet at the George, Dean Canamayor's runner. I can't discount this horse. This looks like an obvious horse in the field, and there's some line of form with Makara where she's 3.5 kgs better off. So, those are the horses that I'm running for cover with.
Yeah, I think you covered everything there. And what about a horse like Top Me Up Holly? I mean, if you're going to include, let's have a look at it. 1, 2, 3, 4 horses. Might not hurt to throw in number 7, Top Me Up Holly. Pick 6 purposes.
Yeah, my rule. If it's more than half the field, then I have to consider including the field. So it's costly for me, Devon. Rule. So if I've gone Bella Sacombe and I've gone Hawker Typhoon and Meet at the if I've gone Bella Sacombe, Makara, Hawker Typhoon and Meet at the George. If I'm gonna go with Top Me Up Holly, then I have to go the field.
Okay.
The only reason that I looked at Top Me Up Polly against the other runners that I've chosen is that I know that she hasn't had many runs at the course, but she's yet to be proven at Hollywoodbets Scottsville.
Yes.
But she seems to get on very well with Rachel Vinegar. But you in the camp of Bella Sacombe.
I'm in the camp of Bella Sacombe.
If I have to give you a chance to mark it out of 10, this horse Bella Sacombe, as a punt on the head, what mark would you give it?
I would probably give it a 7.5 out of 10.
So B nearly an A. You won't be setting this for remarking.
No.
To try and get the A.
Well, I'll have a close look at her going down to the start. I'll wait for the comments.
Yeah.
But if the comments are good, we're having a go here.
And
talking about your pick 6 rule,
yes,
many years ago, I can't remember the horse's name. I remember it was Turffontein Racing,
Yes.
and I took a pick 6.
yes,
So I kept on adding horses, and then I got to the last horse that was number 4. It was a 16-horse field.
right.
It was number 14, and the form was absolutely shocking. Catastrophic form. I said, I just can't win, let me take it out. Not knowing that it's not going to cost much to put the whole field in.
Yes.
You wouldn't believe it.
Yes.
Start to finish,
That's-
the 14. Out the pick 6.
Why do you think I made the rule?
Yes.
You see, because I don't even want to tell you how many times it happens. But often, when you go wide, what
Your
happens?
favorite wins.
F is not for field. F is not for field. Most of the time it's for favorite. But what are we going to go? Bella Sacombe for Devon. I'm just going in numerical order here, guys. I am going 1, 4, 6, and 8. And I think you can play around those numbers in race number 5.
The betting, the not so much anymore, is more down to my own fault. I need to get studying again to get the edge back. But yeah, it's a great product. I love the exchange. It's really, in my opinion, one of the better bookmakers, if not the best bookmaker out there.